I am a robot.
I am an evil monster. I will destroy you.
Hello, this is Akiatron 3000. Today, let's talk about the Korean movie industry or box office last year, 2016, as an overview of what movies came out and how they did in general. This will be a 3-part series, and in part 1, I cover January to April.
January. The first month of the Korean cinema box office opens the gates with a romance drama about memory loss and the mysterious woman he meets. It is called Remember You,
나를 잊지 말아요.
starring Young Woo-sung, Kim Ha-nol. It is followed by a road trip romantic comedy where two strangers end up traveling called Mood of the Day,
그날의 분위기.
starring Moon Chae-won and Yoo Yoon-suk. Next is the human drama about the Korean War from the perspective of a member of a kids' choir called Melody to Remember.
오빠 생각.
The month ends with Sorry, Voice from the Heart.
로봇 소리.
This is a road trip human drama with a sci-fi twist in which a father travels with a robot to find the truth about his daughter's tragic death, starring Lee Sung-min, Lee Hee-jun, Lee Honey.
The first month of the year has never been a good time for both countries, America and Korea, in terms of movie box office. A lot of the top spots in the box office are always taken up by the leftovers from the Christmas releases. This year, the top 5 slots were taken by these type of leftovers. You have Korean movie Himalaya and Insider taking up the top 2 spots, and the rest is Revenant, Kung Fu Panda 3, and The Good Dinosaur. Talking about the releases, Remember Me came in 38th place in the total box office, and Mood of the Day came in 31st. This just shows that in modern Korean box office, romance and romantic comedies no longer sell tickets. This is a stark contrast with how the box office was about a decade ago, in which those two genres of movies basically were the backbone of the industry. Now, they are just non-starters. This also marks a failure for actress Moon Chae-won, who is a rising superstar for Korean dramas and did quite well in Korean movies with 2011 War of the Arrows and 2015 rom-com Love Forecast, which was a minor hit.
February. February started with a bang with a Hwang Jung-min and Gang Dong-won starring vehicle called A Violent Prosecutor.
검사회장.
It is a story about a former prosecutor who was framed teaming up with a con man to take revenge. Then, no major releases the following week. After being absent for a week, a new major Korean release was Dongju, The Portrait of a Poet, starring Kang Ha-nol and Park Jung-min. It is an art house movie about a poet who died in prison during the Japanese occupation. The month ends with 2 major releases, Spirit's Homecoming and A Man and a Woman. Spirit's Homecoming
귀향.
is a tearjerker indie movie about the teen girls who were conscripted as comfort women during the Japanese occupation. A Man and a Woman
남과 여.
is an affair romance starring
전도연.
and Gong Yoo.
Unlike America, February is a good month for the Korean movie box office. This is because there is Chinese New Year, and many people go to watch movies during this holiday period. This is why A Violent Prosecutor is the second highest grossing movie of 2016. Among the remaining 3 movies, A Man and a Woman did poorly. It bombed, which should not be a surprise since it is a romance movie. The remaining 2, Dongju, The Portrait of a Poet, and Spirit's Homecoming, did quite well considering they are low-budget art house movies. Dongju came in 22nd and Spirit's Homecoming came in 12th, top grossing movies of 2016. What is interesting about February is that it is a microcosm of the Korean box office. What sells in Korea is anti-establishment, revenge or thriller action movies, or anti-Japanese movies. And all two are represented in February. The failure of A Man and a Woman also shows definitely that Chun Do-yeon, who once was a super mega female star of Korean cinema, no longer is commercially sellable. She hasn't had a hit movie since 2010. Has her prime passed? We'll have to wait and see, but maybe, even though she is still a great actress.
March. The first week of March started with two movies. No Tomorrow
성, 사라진 사람들.
and Musudan. The first is a thriller with a reporter attempting to solve a mysterious case that took place on a remote island. Musudan, starring Lee Ji-ah, is a military squad trapped in a forest being hunted by a monster movie. The following week, actress Shim Yoon-kyung's serial killer and revenge movie, Missing You,
널 기다리며.
was released to tide the box office over for 2 weeks. No major release happened during this period. March, a rather slow month, ended with The Great Actor,
대배우.
starring character actor Oh Dal-soo. This indie drama filled with character actors looks into the life of a bad stage actor.
For Korean movies, March is not a great month. This is because Hollywood blockbusters are coming out earlier and earlier, spilling into March. This year we had Zootopia, Batman v Superman, London Has Fallen, Gods of Egypt. All of these filled in the top spots, thus leaving less and less space for new Korean releases. The only movie that had some success was Missing You, which came in 33rd top grossing movie of 2016. This is not great considering in Korea you basically have to come in top 15 to actually break even. You have to come in below 15 to somehow make it. Missing You did not make it.
April 2016. The month starts with a mystery thriller called Insane,
날 보러 와요.
about a woman confined to a mental hospital and a reporter trying to find out the reason why. It stars Gang Yi-won and Lee Sang-yoon. The following week, two movies were released, Time Renegades
시간이 탈자.
and Love Lies.
헤어와.
Time Renegades, starring Lim Soo-jung, Cho Jung-suk, and Lee Jin-wook, is a time-traveling thriller in which two men are trying to prevent the murder of a woman. Love Lies is a period movie about the life of two female singers set during the Japanese occupation, starring
한효주.
Yoo Yun-suk and Chun Woo-hee. Next, The Last Ride
위대한 소원.
is a teen comedy about friends of a terminal ill teenager trying to get to him late before he dies. It stars
유덕환.
Kim Dong-young and Ahn Jae-hong.
In many ways, April is an extension of March here in the Korean movie box office. You have 4 movies being released, but nothing cracking the top 20 ranking for earnings in 2016. You have Time Renegades coming in 24th, Insane coming in 26th, and Love Lies coming in 35th. So what did make money? Well, we have Captain America Civil War, we have Zootopia, and we have Batman v Superman, eating up all the movie-going money. So I wish you enjoyed part 1 of review of 2016 Korean movie releases. Thank you, and I see you back for part 2. Please visit my blog at kmovietalk.com and follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Thank you and have a nice day.